Far Cry 4 dropped a whole decade ago, but is it actually worth playing now? The visuals really did surprise me, and it holds up far better than you'd expect, and things were off to a promising start. But what about the actual gameplay? Now this is where things get interesting. Before I even began my first gunfight, I immediately loved how the stealth works. Yes, it's not as advanced as games now, but that's kind of why I love it. Throwing some of your mum's shitty leftovers and watching bears maul enemies in front of you is just as satisfying as it once was. And controls don't feel clunky or stiff like other games from 2014. But what really sets Far Cry 4 apart is what the sandbox free roam allows you to do. You're not just walking into a base and gunning people down. You can climb mountains, scout with your camera, disable alarms, and sneak in with a silenced bow, or just run in loud, unleashing wild animals onto the poor gobshites. When I did get into gunfights, I was happily surprised by how responsive it feels, and I found myself going from a typical bummed Call of Duty noob to making Guy Fawkes proud rather quickly. And I also love the selection of vehicles. You've got trucks, boats, ATVs, and my personal favourite, the one-man helicopter that looks more knackered than old Bint's chuff. Yes, I did encounter the odd bug here and there, but not often or game-breaking, and this universe's version of the Flash is pretty unique, to be fair. I still hold the title for the most hit and runs in the fictional setting of Karat. I also find it hilarious how NPCs driving around the map are trying to outdo me. But there is one thing I have a problem with, and that is the supporting characters. Yeah, that's a sight I never want to see again. The saggy-titted alcoholic hag aside, the characters are just as boring as I remember, and their names are forgotten faster than your last piss. I've always thought about how cool this game would be if you had the choice to go against these boring pricks and had the option to side with Pagan instead. I mean, that would have been really interesting. So don't expect some Red Dead Redemption level storytelling, but if you're after something fun, over the top, with a villain who pretty much steals the show, I do think you'll enjoy the story and its missions. If you're someone who's never played it before, I would definitely give it a go. And if you have played it and it's been a while, it's 100% worth a replay.